you so much for having me here. It's my privilege to be speaking at TEDx today. Uh, Looks like a dream come true, I would say. Just like, I really feel just like all of you, I was just sitting like few years back and I was wondering what I should be doing with my life with all sorts of questions cluttering my head. Should I be doing this? Should I do a job? Should I go for a startup? I have an idea. What should I do? And trust me, I had answers to nothing. You know, so good morning. Good afternoon, WCE. This is your RJ Ankita. And before we dive into my life journey, I would like to tell you clean your ears and open your eyes. Because यार ये कोई कॉलेज का लेक्चर तो है नहीं. I mean, it's a simple journey of my life. इतनी, I would say, कोई motivational, I don't know. Rebellion, yes. So, born and brought up in a city called Surat, which is the diamond city of India. I was born into a very big joint family, a Marwadi joint family. And with Dada Dadi, Chacha Chachi, and everybody, we had around 20 members in the family. And Dadaji always used to say, कि अगर लड़की है तो उसे हमेशा एक अच्छी हाउसवाइफ बनने की ट्रेनिंग दी जानी चाहिए, उसे घर संभालना आना चाहिए. एंड आई वाज लाइक, ये आप मेरे भाई को भी तो बोल सकते हो, आफ्टर ऑल संभालना तो उसे भी घर है. बट ही नेवर अंडरस्टूड इट एंड आई जस्ट वेंट ऑन विद द फ्लो. I went ahead and cleared CAT and got admitted in a very good college. But again, the verdict came that you cannot step out of the house. Whatever you want to do it here in your city. I said, chalo, theek hai, okay, let's just go with it. And I started doing a lot of internships. I was doing internships with various radio stations. And by the time I completed my MBA, you know what I got? I got my first job as a RJ. It was like a dream job. I mean, I had no experience. I had only done internships. I don't know what I did to crack that job, seriously. I mean, I was just being my own self. I was just being my natural self. And they said, you love talking. And I think that's what the job is for. And I was enjoying my newfound fame as an RJ. And then, suddenly, one day, I was browsing online, I would say, and I saw various brands and various things, and I saw amazing deals. I was really shocked that you could actually get a really good headphone, a branded headphone at 80% off. And you could get a laptop at 50% off. But you have to be known and be present at the right time. I was like, wow, why doesn't everybody know about it? We should tell everybody about it. And that's how I started my startup journey. My startup actually pays you to shop online. So if you're shopping online, you should be using the product that we have built. It's been 10 years into that product now, and the journey has been phenomenal. Cut to my first meeting with a very big corporate, where I was trying to crack my first brand partnership. And it was like a big room, a big conference room, where 4 all suited, booted men were seated there. And I, like a girl, 22 years old, walking, pitching my startup to them, telling that I should be doing marketing for you guys. And they were like, they had a smirk, and they were like, seriously? I mean, what is this girl high on? And they said that, I don't understand. What is it that you know that we don't know? I said, okay, just let's put it a very simple way. Treat me like your salesperson. You only pay me once you actually get sales. If you don't get sales, you don't pay me. They were like, okay, I don't care. I am getting a free person. I'm getting a free company to work for me for free. I might as well take it up. And I cracked the meeting. And that was not the first time. It went on from 0 to now 1,500 brands. There has been no stopping. But again, during that period, I learned a very important thing. Whatever promises you guys are making to yourself, to your people around you, or to a partner or a company that you're going to work with, stay true to those promises. Companies don't want you to make big promises. They just want you to be loyal and be fruitful in what you're doing. So I just followed very simple logics, and that's how we sailed through our first 3 years. Coming next, the era of funding. In 2018 to 2020, there was funding. Everybody was getting a billion-dollar company, this company, unicorn startup. This company has raised 10 crores. This company has $5 million. We thought, yeah, we should also jump onto this. Whatever's going in the market, all of us are so tempted to it. We should just go for it. So yeah, we also got tempted and we said that let's become a funded startup. Okay, let's become a funded startups. We did 100 odd pitches. Trust me, some of the pitches made us realize we were the best. I mean, nobody had a product like GoPaisa. And some made us realize we should shut it down now itself. And we were in a confused state all over again. Like, I mean, how can it be so stark different? Sometimes you're telling me I'm wonderful, and sometimes you're telling me I'm useless. So, yeah, sailing through all those, I got a very big investor meeting. And that was a final meeting that we had with the investor. I was as tensed as you guys are during your exams. I mean, you want to make everything right. From wearing your right shirt to picking the right pen to make the laptop stay in the right position. I mean, somebody even told me that Ankita should put a money plant behind you when you're doing the investor call. I actually did that as well. They told me not to wear a black. I did not wear a black. Everything, like you also are very particular. You would want to do everything right for your first interview, for your first startup idea. But trust me, there is not everything right you can do. And there is not everything wrong you will end up doing. So just go with the flow. I tried to do everything right. I did everything every person told me. And trust me, I did crack it. And we even got the term sheet. That day, we partied like crazy. The entire team partied like crazy. There was no tomorrow. And we were all set. Our plans were all set, and we were all ready to just rock it with the loads of money that was going to flow into our bank accounts. And suddenly, the day we were going to get the money in our accounts, we got a 2-liner simple email. Looks like this is not the right time. And we might just consider it some other time. 9 months of efforts summed up in 2-liner email. That's what we got. A big no. We read that email 1,000 times. Trust me, till the time I did not even want to open my laptop and look at anything in the world. But I was like, what did we do wrong? I mean, everything was okay. They loved all our due diligence. Everything was bang on point. They were just appreciating us throughout. What went wrong? Please at least tell us the reason. We deserve that reason. But obviously, we knew that there was no answer coming in there. And next morning, we got another email. Obviously, I was not looking at emails. But one of our employees came and told us that we had become the top 3 partners for our top 3 brands. We had highest level of sales. We had done highest level of profits in 5 years. And we had done phenomenal for our business. And we were wondering, should we celebrate? Because we were really not in the mood for any celebrations. And again, we were thinking that we were just thinking to shut down this company, and now we get this email from our partners that you're doing a wonderful job, you are the best partner, and still, what should we do now? Then we decided to shift our focus. Maybe we were looking in the wrong direction. Maybe we should be looking in some other direction is what we should be doing. And that's when we started to take the bootstrap way. I'll tell you a very interesting thing about an investor that nobody will tell you. One thing that nobody will tell you about an investor is that, that investor is like like the hottest girl in the college. All the guys want to have that girl, but you really can't have it. Because obviously, she knows that everybody's attention is on her. But as soon as you start ignoring that girl, she's like, why is this guy ignoring me? Same as with the investor. He knows that you have your attention. Once you start ignoring him, once you start running behind him, is the time when he actually notices you. And I was like, Yeah, maybe we should become that hot girl and we should just do that phenomena and we should start doing it. And we went ahead in a bootstrap way. We decided that now our investors will be our stakeholders, our customers, our partners. If they are our stakeholders and they are invested in the product, we would never need an outside funding. We even had the plan that we'll go out for funding after some time. But trust me, we never needed it because now our focus was in the right direction. We had tried to become a better version of ourselves. Maybe our forte was something else, but we were trying to work on something else. And this is how, I mean, today I can talk about, if I talk about my company, I mean, we've delivered 1,500 crores of sales for our partner brands. We have about more than 5 million plus customers using our platform. And each customer does about 6 transactions a month on our platform. Few of our smaller community group owners are like earning 5 lakh plus by just running a small community group. So, I mean, now I feel maybe if we stopped during that day, we would never have reached this level. So, trust me, every day, everybody will tell you, do a work that you want to get up to and go to. You love getting up in morning and going to. Every morning is not going to be the same. Every morning you're not going to feel that, yeah, amazing, I love my job, I love my work, I want to build this idea. Every morning is not going to be the same. Every morning there'll be questions that will be raised. But trust me, persistence, keep on doing it until you achieve it is the key. There are not some big steps that you need to take, but the smallest steps that you need to take right. Don't give up hope. It's your idea, and it is the best. If your heart says it is right, just go for it. Just do it. And that's what I did with my startup. Thank you so much.